First of all, welcome. We're so glad everybody's here. If I could get everyone to please stand and welcome our class of 2023 graduates. Please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Good evening. School board members, Superintendent Guerrero, district senior leadership, principals, staff, teachers, family members, friends, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2023. That's right. My name is Margaret Calvert, and I am one of the assistant superintendents here in Portland Public Schools. And it is my honor to welcome you to our third annual PPS summer graduation. Please feel free to clap, cheer, anywhere, all the way through. So it's a celebration, you guys, so it's okay to unleash. I want to also thank many thanks to our hosts here this evening at Lincoln High School, the Lincoln High School community. I also want to acknowledge our behind-the-scenes staff who've been planning this event for months. First and foremost, Dr. Lorna Fast Buffalo Horse has been working tirelessly. She could not be here. Go ahead. Yep. She could not be here with us tonight, but so I'm standing in her place, and I'm hoping that I can live up to her standards. I also want to thank the folks that have here at Lincoln that have helped us, as well as Michelle Lageson, who has done a lot of the behind-the-scenes work to get the programs ready and whatnot. So, also Terry Proctor and our video team is here tonight, so we want to thank them as well. I also want to thank the Evening Scholars and Summer Scholars team that have worked tirelessly to support students as they have completed credits over the summer. I also want to thank Principal Dave Holm and Counselor Emily Walker, and to all the PPS secondary schools administrators that have spent time with students all through the years, this is the culmination of work at the high school level, but it's so many years, 13 years often, of work with a variety of folks across the district. So we want to extend the support for all the folks that have supported you throughout the years. If we could please, if you could join me in welcoming to the stage Lincoln Vice Principal Travis Johnson, who will provide a welcome to us here in the space at Lincoln.
Hello, welcome. It's so nice to see everybody. I'm so glad that we can all get together and celebrate our graduates. I think this is a really special, unique event. It's nice to see especially one graduate who I think I've known for 8 years, and it's nice to see you 10 years maybe. It's nice to see you finish, and I'm really excited for you. We're so fortunate to be in these spaces. These are the buildings that have been renovated, and I know I all my colleagues will feel so fortunate to come here every day. Some of us get to bike to work every day. So thank you for joining us. Congratulations, graduates. Wonderful job being resilient and working your tail off to finish. Enjoy the evening. Thank you.
So if I can ask everybody to please rise, we're going to play the national anthem and the Black national anthem both. If we could stay standing for both playings, that'd be wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. We're very excited to celebrate, and part of that celebration is to share a message from our superintendent and the school board.
Congratulations, class of 2023. My name is Guadalupe Guerrero, and as superintendent of the Portland Public Schools, it's my absolute privilege and honor to recognize this important milestone in your educational journey. I am proud of each of you and all that you have accomplished to get here today. Here to share congratulations are members of our school board.
I think the class of 2023 has shown their ability to be leaders and activists through their resilience.
I hope that this class never has to go through another global pandemic. I hope that for all of us.
They've shown us that they're prepared to fight back.
I really feel like our students, and particularly our seniors this year, have strengthened their voices.
They believe in who they are and what they're going to bring to the table.
And I think that partly comes through a lot of struggle and just a lot of the difficulties of the pandemic.
We need the class of 2023 and other young people to be challenging the status quo.
The class of 23 has been front and center and loud and proud on things such as climate policy, transportation policy, labor issues.
It's scary to move on, and I certainly am scared to move on, especially since I feel like I've gotten so much enjoyment out of being in high school, and I really did like it. But I think that this is just the beginning of what we're supposed to do, and after this year we will have so much more freedom to make the changes and be a different person and to grow as a person.
That's really my greatest advice for our high school seniors is take those risks, believe in yourself, try crazy things, try things that are really out of your comfort zone.
My hope for them is for them to achieve whatever they want to achieve.
I wish that someone would have reminded me that the limitations that are set on me are only set on me by me.
I wish somebody had told me it was okay not to take a straight path to college graduation or to work or any of the other things that people expect of you, that it's okay to take detours, because those detours off the straight path are the things that enrich your life.
Take more chances. Live, explore, experience life.
I think my advice for the class of 2023 is to take your time. It is to find your path. It's to not rush into anything. You can, whether it's career, whether it's college, whether it's that first job, whether it's your next step, feel free to explore, feel free to try new things, and feel free to fail.
I hope that this class takes flight and really enjoys what's next, this next stage, whatever it may look like, that this stage of life brings opportunity and possibility and fulfillment for them.
Find the thing that really makes them joyful and happy, and it doesn't have to be what you do for full-time work, but do that, pursue that, because lifelong learning is really a joy.
Congratulations to the class of 2023. You are inspiring, you give us hope. I'm so excited to see what you're going to be able to do in this world.
The class of 2023 is awesome.
I want to congratulate the class of 2023. You've made it. I know it hasn't been easy for some of you. Some of you have had a much harder path.
Congratulations to the class of 2023.
All right, class of 2023. Congratulations on an amazing 4 years. We did it.
Here's to your success, graduates. We look forward to hearing of all of your continued accomplishments. Once again, congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Superintendent Guerrero and school board members for sharing that message with our graduates. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage, it's my distinct honor to introduce and welcome Portland Evening and Summer Scholars Principal, Mr. Dave Holm.
Need glasses. Hi, I'm Dave Holm. I'm the principal of Portland Evening Summer Scholars. I've been in education for 17 years, and this is my 7th year running this program, and it is by far my favorite 7 years of being in education. I'm just now getting to see you guys out here, and I see so many faces I've known since, Tolbert, seeing so many faces I've known since you guys were little. I know that people do not generally get into education for any reason other than to work with students. And of course, people phase out of that over time. I do believe wholeheartedly that we all start in education because that's what we want to do. And I just, seriously, I feel blessed to be able to be here after 17 years. I know there's plenty of people in here longer than 17 years. But to be able to come to work every day and actually enjoy it doesn't usually happen. So thank you guys, and I would say thank you to every student I've had the privilege of working with, but today it's you. As an alternative program who operates in the shadows mostly, we serve, operates in the shadows of the high schools we serve, because we are a district-wide program for anyone that is not aware of the Evening and Summer Scholars Program. It's not often that we have the opportunity to be recognized, so before I get to address the graduates real quick, I just want to take another moment, because we do have a team, and I know that they've been shared already, but if you've ever worked with the Evening and Summer Scholars, if you could just stand up real quick, and just get recognized. Our Evening and Summer Scholars teams, most of them are on the same contracts as all the teachers you've had in your day schools, but the difference is we work till, we get home 9 o'clock every night during the school year, and summertime, instead of summer break, we get to work during the summertime with you guys to get to this point. So the people that actually work on our team, I'm extremely proud of, and they're very, very special, because not everybody signs up to do that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Kane. So I know that we originally had 18 graduates scheduled to be here tonight. Over the course of the summer, we did get, I believe it was around 43 high school PPS graduates to graduate. I know that we have some summer graduates here tonight and others who couldn't be here who have experienced a variety of alternative paths in getting to this point. I know that we've had childbirths and hospitalizations, mental health challenges of students who are graduating this summer and that are here. Some of your paths have not been easy, but no matter your experience, there's something I believe holds true for all of us. And that is, I do truly and sincerely believe you will never have an obstacle put in your way that you can't overcome. And I think many of you have done that. And I hope that you guys leave here tonight as graduates as proud of yourselves as we are, as your families, as Portland Public School administrators and leaders and teachers. I hope you guys understand how big of a deal this is for you. Ms. Ratcliffe, good to see you, by the way. Y'all get to meet Ms. Tanisha Ratcliffe pretty soon, but not yet. We'll remember her too. So to the class of 2023, congratulations. You are the reason people do become educators. You're the reason that we show up to work every day. You're also, by the way, my parents would understand this, but you're the reason I don't buy lottery tickets. Because my parents ask me, this one will take a second, but my parents ask me every time I see them, how I'm liking work. And after 17 years of being in education, I still like my job, work's going great, I love my job. But I always tell them, but if I won the lottery, I'd probably finish off the school year, and then I'd be done. And the thing is, I don't play the lottery, so that's not happening. So thank you guys. With all that said, and we're going to move on to the next speaker, but it is now my honor to welcome to the stage one of my favorite teachers of all time. He's an evening and summer scholars teacher. He's also a full-time Roosevelt High School language arts teacher.
Hey everybody, I'm Michael. I'm really grateful to be here tonight. Incredibly honored that I was asked to speak. I'm not a public speaker, so please bear with me. It sounds like someone's karate chopping my throat. It's just my nerves. It's nothing to teach, but it's something to stand up here in front of all of you and give a speech. My initial reaction when Dave asked me to speak was to give a stock reply and say thank you, but no thank you. But I was flattered. that I wasn't a public speaker. It's a go-to answer that I always give, but the more I thought about it and sat and wrestled with it, I came to the conclusion that so much of what I do as a teacher is to get students out of their comfort zone, knowing that's where the magic happens, where the real growth happens. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that if I can ask out of my students day in, day out, whether in day school or night school, then I could get over my fear of public speaking and come talk to you. Evening Scholars has been an incredible experience for me where I've gotten to work under the best principal, VP, and social worker. Shout out to Dave, to Lisa, Shoshana. I've gotten to teach the dopest students from all over the city, where every semester I'm blown away by the caliber of students in my class. Very simply, very truly. So in my short time up here, I really just want to take the time to tell you all how deeply proud I am of each and every one of you. How deeply proud we all are of each graduate here tonight. From the hand on my heart, you're all the best part of teaching. It's the reason why we all teach night school. The reason each educator, site coordinator, social worker believes so deeply in this program. It's why we participate in evening and summer scholars year after year. Why after an 8-hour day of teaching, we choose to teach another 3 hours. Why do we give up our summers? It's because of this very moment and because of the kind of kids you are. This is why we all feel such a deep pride and affection for you all, because tonight represents the sum total of all your hard work, of all the nights and classes where you didn't give up on yourself, your family, or your education. Tonight's the payoff of all those nights where you literally could have been anywhere else, doing anything else other than your night school class, other than your summer class. But instead of being home at 7:45 p.m. on a Tuesday, you were finishing up an assignment just to get home around 8:30 if you were lucky, 9 if you weren't, eat dinner and it'd be 10, all the while knowing you had a full day of school Wednesday, maybe another night school class Thursday. To me, that experience is the greatest lesson, a skill more valuable than any learning standard or objective. It's that grit and perseverance are more important than talent or skill. And it's only the work that matters. It's only the work that you do that counts, and only the work that changes you, whatever the work might be. If you're an athlete, it's working out that changes you physically. If you're in therapy, it's the work that you do that changes you mentally. As a teacher, it's only the work I do every day that matters, and every day that counts, that changes me as a teacher. I can't define myself by good days or bad days. It's only about what I do every day. And as students, it's the work that you did every day that mattered, every day that counted, not work that you did every once in a while, or classes you went to when you felt like it. What mattered was the work that you did when you didn't want to. A 3-hour class you didn't want to go to but did. A test or paper you didn't want to redo but did. It's the reason why you're all about to become high school graduates. It's the work that you put in that got you here tonight. In the movie Chariots of Fire, based on the true story of the 1924 Olympics in Paris, the character Harold Abrahams is asked why he worked so hard at running the 100-yard dash in the Olympics. He replies that when each race begins, I have 10 lonely seconds to justify my existence. Just as Abraham uses sports to justify his existence, we all have something to justify ours. To all the graduates tonight, I ask, what will be yours? Instead of 10 lonely seconds, how will you define your life for the next 10 years? Your existence for the next 20? If you define it by the very thing that brought you here tonight, the very thing that got you to graduate, that's dedication, hard work, perseverance, and determination. No matter what you do, or where you go, or decide to do, I know, and everyone else here knows, you're gonna be okay. That you're gonna be successful in the life you live and the life you choose to pursue. Thank you very much. And now the reason we're all here tonight is to celebrate our graduating students. One of these 2023 graduates, Ms. Tanisha Ratcliffe, is our student speaker tonight. Please join me in welcoming her to the stage.
So before I start, I would like to thank David Home and VP Chris for giving me this opportunity to speak to you all tonight. I would also like to thank Laura Valley and Mr. Stoner for helping me write this speech. And shout out to my family for keeping me motivated and just pushing me to get through this hard time. I love you. What's up, everybody? How we doing this fine evening? I want to introduce myself. My name is Tanisha Radcliffe, and I'm here to give y'all a little speech on how beneficial Evening Scholars was for me. As many of us here, I struggled with the day-to-day school routine. I had other priorities such as work, family responsibilities, and mental health days that made school not my number one focus. Due to this, I fell behind and was placed into evening and summer scholars. At first, I wasn't happy about this change, but I accepted it and realized it really was to benefit me. One benefit for me was I felt there was less students, so I was more able to have a one-on-one conversation with the teacher. I felt the teacher was more able to explain the work to where I would understand. Sometimes there was less assignments and the only homework you got was classwork you didn't finish in class. Another benefit was I was more focused on getting my work done due to the fact I didn't have any friends there to distract me and roam the halls with. So I was just trying to get there, do what I need to do, and go home. And even though it's not the best food at certain schools, they give you something to snack on until you get home. So, I mean, you take what you can get, you know? Me personally, I would rather do those 3 little weeks, 3 to 4 little hours, than a full 5 days, 8 hours. With all this being said, if it wasn't for Evening Scholars, many of us would not be here today getting our diplomas. Thank you for your time, and let's hurry and get these diplomas handed out. Let's go, class of 2023.
So clearly it's time for us to get this party started and get it rolling here. So we're very excited to deliver diplomas from all of the Portland Public High Schools to our graduates tonight. Each graduate is given the opportunity to share a few thoughts prior to tonight. And 2 of our district senior directors of schools, Mr. Chris Frazier and Ms. Kristen McCloskey, will share these thoughts for those who opted to provide them, and we'll also reading names. If I could please invite up to the stage Drs. Proctor, Franco, and Armstrong to help. To hand out some of the diplomas. Dr. Cheryl Proctor is the Deputy Superintendent for Instruction in School Communities. That's it, right? There we go, that's right. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Kimberly Armstrong. And our Chief of Schools, Dr. John Franco.
All right. Graduates, after you receive your diploma, please return to your seat until the end of the ceremony. Jasmine Nicole Christich. From Franklin High School, Jasmine would like to thank her counselor, Crystal Toderick, and all of her teachers. Gunnar August Backstrom from McDaniel High School. Gunnar would like to thank his grandma and grandpa and Tom Rosenbauer. Abby Sinnott from Roosevelt High School. Abby would like to thank Brittany Valencia Fritsch, and Tarn. Alexander Jackson from Benson High School. Alexander would like to thank Mr. Maceo. David Tran from McDaniel High School. Daniel Lee, Franklin High School. Anthony Tolbert, Roosevelt High School. Anthony would like to thank Ms. Kittrick, Coach Williams, and Ms. Rubinson.
Next we have Stacy Angelina Vasquez from Roosevelt High School. Stacy would like to thank helping her graduate her counselor Laurel and her therapist Caitlin and her close friends. Emelina Hep Sapirpon, graduate of Franklin High School. Emelina would like to thank for helping her graduate Coach Katie as well as her son. Rudy Matisse Candela from Franklin High School. Rudy would like to thank for helping him graduate his coaches at school. Vincent Chen of Franklin High School. Aaron Hernandez Marsal, Roosevelt High School. Alexander Munoz Salmoran of Roosevelt High School. Alexander would like to thank all of his teachers for helping him graduate. Tanisha Joan Ann Radcliffe, Franklin High School. Tanisha would like to thank Laura Valen, Tanisha, and Amanda for helping her. Next we have Hannah Leon McCoy of Benson High School. She would like to thank her family as well as her favorite tech and geo teachers. And last and certainly not least, we have Thomas Harper of Rosemary Anderson High School. Thomas would like to thank his mother for helping him graduate. Let's give a hand to all of our graduates of the class of 2023. So we would like to thank everyone, and now we have one final detail for this evening. If you could please help me welcome my colleague, Ms. Karina Wolf, Senior Director of Multiple Pathways of Graduation, to the stage to share with you.
Thank you, Mr. Frazier. And congratulations to all our graduates. We have one last thing to do. First, we'd like to congratulate our graduates one last time. We also would like to congratulate and thank all the families and supports, all the friends that have helped our graduates get to this place. Can we shout it out for our families? Thank you so much. I want to share with each of you here tonight that every one of these graduates before us have met or exceeded the requirements of the state of Oregon and Portland Public Schools to receive a high school diploma. As such, they may now officially enjoy the rights and privileges thereof. The very last thing we have to do is, in a second, graduates, I'm going to ask you to stand up, and we're going to do a countdown to turn your tassels, okay? So, graduates, it's time to turn your tassels. If you would please stand up, and on the count of 3, we're going to you will move your tassels from the right side to the left side. This will signify that you're now graduates. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.